Hello everyone, welcome back to another installment of Satisfactory. As per usual, past streams can be found on YouTube at Divi1212, behind the scenes when I go live notifications, on Twitter or X nowadays at Divi1212TV, and in our Discord, the Divination Station. Last time we left off, if I can remember correctly, we were still in the process of working on our factory here. Not gonna let me transfer me, so okay. So I did a little detailing a while on what we already started working on. Last time we got the aluminum setup kind of put together and kind of got all the train system in to bring in the petroleum coke here into the station. So that's all done and dandy. Train carts are all in, that's delivering. We have our manufacturers for aluminum, and then, well, smelters for aluminum, and then our constructors and assemblers we got going on here for our alkaline sheets and casings to be made. Funny thing is, I did see when I was just kind of gallivanting through the forest over there, kind of looking ahead at some stuff, there is actually another bauxite node over here, which it's kind of tucked back over that way a little bit. I don't think I can reach it offhand. Hey, buddy. But overall, I mean, I don't really care about that. I mean, we can pull it later, or we can use it for maybe our nuclear stuff in the future. I just need to see what I want to do with it. As for going down below, I did add in our rubber, recycled rubber, I guess it is. It's recycled, that residual rubber. I added those in so that we have them. This line here makes, I think, 120. Yeah, 120, and this line here makes 90 for the radio control units that we're making. I also cleaned up our little nitrogen gas node here as well. Just kind of did a little detail work on them. And then just put in some platforms here for our aluminum process. As for today, this is our kind of game plan here. We're bringing in some iron, and we're going to make some iron wire and some iron sheets. And then we're going to use the stitched iron, or stitched reinforced plates recipe to make some reinforced plates. We'll turn that iron wire into cable, and then we're going to get some of this quartz crystal, which I am going to use a refinery for that to get the pure quartz crystal, just so I don't have to use that much. And we'll make those into 3 manufacturers to make 3 of those control units. They make 1.5 per minute, so that'll split off. I don't have our casings calculated. There's 5 of those times 60. I think it's like 300, but we're not going to use that many, so we're going to have an overflow of that. That 120 rubber and petroleum coke, that is a separate bin up there, we're going to put into some assemblers, make some circuit boards, and then those will make our 9 control units. So you might be thinking, where am I getting the iron and copper in this area? I know there is a copper node up there that's normal. I'm actually going to save that for some other processes here, because I think we might end up making some heat sinks here and probably maybe some other things. But I am pulling some copper and iron from down here at the other factory. that's built on top of those nodes, and we're just shipping it up to this factory. So, that being said, we're making 60 iron per minute, or 60 copper per minute, and then 120 iron, which is more than enough than what we need. They're just in some regular, regular smelters, not using the pure refinement of those. So, I mean, in the future it could get upgraded if need be, but for right now, that's all I really need is those base quantities. So, I think we're going to start off here with the iron processes and get those out of the way. Iron-wise, we already have them into ingots, so we just need to make our iron wire and our 25 of those iron plates. So 22.5. I think it's times 6. Give me my 135. And we'll just have extra. Oh yeah, it'll be extra 1. So I need 6 of those constructors to boot. Go ahead and let's add those. I think we'll put them probably just in a line, I would say. So we'll grab our 4 constructor line. And really, we only need 8 of them in total. Fortunately, they won't all line up nicely. We could do like that. Actually, let's slide this down 1. So we'll hook them up about there. Actually, that's where I want it. Looks good to me. Slap that down. We'll rotate this guy on the side. And we'll slap that down. So then 6 of these will be wires. And then 2 of these will be our plates. That's 1.5 times 6 is 75. So I wouldn't be able to split these up anyways, regardless. We'll have one making 15, and the other make 10. And that'll give us our 25. And let's grab ourselves some mergers. I think we're gonna send them all this way. That one and this one, like that. This will all eventually go onto a mercury belt, so I might as well just put them all on one. Let's go grab ourselves a wall here, a wall hole. Completely past him. Put that one there. Actually. No, I'll keep it like that. This will be a Mark 1 belt. That'll be a Mark 1 belt. That's only 25 on that line. This, to make sure I actually hooked up the belt, which it looks like I did. Yep. These will be Mark 3, because we'll be doing 135. Which I don't necessarily need all the way back here, but it's fine. We'll slap this all together like that. Have ourselves some their holes. I do have enough space to go underneath for all of this. Put these all in a line. Kind of just gonna make everything just compacted underneath for now. I'm really not too concerned about overflow for any of this. In fact, I think it's on the hill coming up as a Mark III belt. So if I ever need to upgrade it, I think, yeah, it is on a Mark III, so you don't necessarily need it to be, but it's fine that way. That goes to there perfectly. This needs fixed. Let's see. Their hole. And then Mark 1 belt. Is it streaming and recording this? I wonder if it was being janky. Oh, hello. Sorry about that. I was wondering why my OBS was being weird, and I was like, oh, it's recording also, and I didn't mean to record. My day is going fantastic. Can't complain. Let's do all of these guys as Mark 1s. Hey, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Let's add all of these guys. And then we'll split these up into splitters. If you've never played Satisfactory before, it's a super fun game. Very, mind thinking wise, very strategic. Having to balance out everything. I'm gonna pull this iron in. Yeah, I've played it like twice. Okay, yeah, it's not bad. I'm more into the later stages of it now as it is. So that's why these projects are getting split between like multiple hour streams. So this is part 2 of the Radio Factory that I'm working on right now. Since we did all of that over there in the last one. And I think I need all of these to be Mark 1s to connect to these belts. It's a lot of map to figure out. That's why I kind of try to do a game plan ahead of time. There are tools online that you can use to kind of build out your factories and think about things. If you were here earlier, I just listed out what our objectives are over here on these boards that I made. So far we've knocked out the iron, knocked out the plates and that, so we need to do our stitched iron, or stitched reinforced iron plates, and then our wire is our next goal. As for the reinforced iron plates, good question of where I want to do these at. You might go through there and then back out, maybe? A lot of extra little space in here. Let's see. So, we need assemblers. And let's say we start here with them. We're going to use this alternate recipe for stitched iron plates. And they give me 5 point something. Say, I only need 7.5. We'll divide that by 2. 3.75 is what I need. So let's divide these up. 3.75. And then we'll do another one that's 3.75 as well. And we'll put that right next to there. Switch that like that. Gonna copy those settings and paste them. That'll give us our 7.5 that we need. As for splitting it up and shipping it here, and grab some conveyor wall holes. And split them like that. But we also need constructors for our wire. We need 2 of them. But this could get... it's a little crowded now. So... I don't think I can push this wall back anymore. No, because it'll clip into the ground. You know what I could do, which would be cool looking? Cut out a platform like this, right in the middle of the wall. I can grab the right snap point. We can do these like this. And have them right in the middle. Scooch that up by 1. And over like that. And we'll have the next one pretty much right next to it. There. And we need cable for both of these. I only need 42 cable, and we're making 30. 42 divided by 2 is 21. So we'll split these up. 21, and then 21 of this guy here. So we'll be working at 70%. And then we'll just pump these into wall holes. And since they're small quantities, that'll all be Mark 1s. The back ends wise, they are also Mark 1s. Yep, because they're 42s. And then that saves us on space, and they can just sit in the wall like that. These guys, they're all Mark 1 belts as well. Let's hook them on up. And they're going to go through the wall over here. That'll be covered up anyways, but I'm just going to put a wall there regardless. Just kind of make it look nice. Those will come out, and where we send them? I guess through there. A single. Single belt, and then we'll merge these two. That'll be the 7.5 for that. Mergers. Need one of those. And these are all Mark 1s. So. That is heavy reinforced plates. That is our wire. Now we just need to connect these inputs to that. Grab ourselves our wall holes again. This one's on a Mark 3 belt. This one's on a Mark 1 belt for our plates. Plates are getting split into two to go into here. Just gonna cut through the wall. And I'm gonna put these on lifts just to kind of get them off the ground. And up so I can see where they are and make kind of smoother belts. This will all be hidden as a logistics floor, so you won't see any of this anyways. That might be an issue down here, and it clips into the floor. So this is wire. That's going to go to those two and those two over there. So we're going to probably divide it evenly. Actually, we'll make this go up 2. So instead of stopping there, stop it there probably. It's probably not 2 up, but we can make edits. This guy will be going over to a splitter then. Do a splitter. Put it about there. Make sure we line up by nudging. Looks about right. Put ourselves some Mark 1 lifts on here. And then we'll divide those up like that. I'll go to you. That one will go to you. Next one, it's gonna have to split twice. So you are going to come up like that. You're also going to have another splitter on this side. Which I could have just did my stack splitter. Probably would have been better. I think the Mark III should go smoothly into there, which it does. And since I'm only using, I think, 40 something over here? No, 2550. Only using 50, and these ones are using 84. This can be a Mark I belt. And it's going to split into 2. I think there, and there. Oops. That one's going the wrong way. That's weird. Okay. We'll fix those up. Looks nice and smooth. So we need the other belt going over this way. Kind of like a temporary wall right here. Like that. We'll send this guy over here. Probably just bring it down. Let's get that back. Gotta turn and go down here somewhere. It needs to connect to these guys to split. 2 splitters. 1 and 2. Connect these with Mark 1s, because there's 42 going in each. That'll be a Mark 1 connection. This will be a Mark 2. Actually, I am going to split this into 2, not because I need it, but because it'll make my belt work inside the wall go nicer. That'll go into there. Our cable will come out under here and merge together. Merger on this one. And then Mark 1 belts for these guys as well. This will go that way, and this will meet up with you going that way as well. That is our cable. And that is our iron plates. Stitched iron plates. And those two will be going up and meeting with our quartz that we're gonna make. So the quartz probably just gonna be over here. It is only one refinery. Let's go grab ourselves a chain refinery that I have blueprinted. It's gonna lock it into place. Gonna scooch it back, kind of line it up. And I'll just put that right there. We are making more than we really need. We only need, I think, a total of 42. Oh no, 54. Does that, I think we need a little bit more actually. Yeah, so we need just a smidgen more. I'm not gonna waste a power shard on it. So we'll do 2 refineries then. I did blueprint destruct that. Cool. Let's do like this. You need to scooch down this way more. Just lock you into place. Scooch that head. Where did I line these up with? They are lined up with the back of the thing. Sorry. So I scoot you up. Just one. So where did I fall? Alright, so. Two of these are in. Delete the one in the middle. And these are going to be our quartz. Quartz and quartz. 54 divided by 2 is 27. We'll underclock these to 27 for each. And 27. So I need 35 and 35 is 70. Oh, close enough. 70 is what I'll need, so let's get our stack splitter. Line that up. Make sure we're going the right way, which we are. Do the same thing for you. There'll be Mark 1s coming in, and then a Mark 2 connecting to that. That's per water. I don't know if I have these. Are these set to water? No, I don't. Get her set to our aluminum. Turn on pipes. Turn the water. Like I said, I like to color code my pipes just so I know what they are. As per how much is coming through here. 60? Is that what I need? That's more than I need, really. But that's fine. Take that, connect these guys on up. This is going to be a Mark II belt. Feeding into this guy. And then we need to just grab our quartz, which is right up the hill here. Let's go ahead and fly up here. And have some hostiles. We do. Hello, friend. Stop shooting me. Rude. Normal. Assuming this one under here is also normal. Oh no, that was up here. So then, let's take this pure one. Because I only need to mark one miner on it then. Ourselves a miner, which we need a actual drill for it. Miner. There we go. Do this. Curve this guy this way. You're doing 120, which I can kind of cut you back to 70. And then we're gonna throw, I guess, just some temporary platform down here. Because I want to get it to the factory at least. Question is, how do I want to get it there? The best answer would be straight out. Although it's going to go through forest. This way might be the least destructive. And belt it right over the tree line. And then back down. So that is within the factory now. Let's put just a small hole here. That's all Mark II. So it's going to go from all the way over there back to this way. Nudge that way. That did not nudge. Where are you turning? Mark II. Straight. Now we go straight. Straight zoopin'. And we'll just run on top of all of this. That. And if we need to upgrade it in the future, we can. I think we'll keep this up this high. And we'll only bring it down probably when we get to here. So we'll keep that at that belt line and just bring it down and into those machines, and then these guys, since they're only making quartz, will go right out this way. And we'll just need merger. Merger. And we'll hook those up. 54 is what we'll have, so I only need Mark 1 belts. And that's that, basically hooked up. So what more do we have? We have still our circuit boards that we have to make. So all of this side is done, pretty much, other than the manufacturers being hooked up. You need to make our circuit boards. So that means we need 6 assemblers. And then we need to get the petroleum coke and stuff down. My question is, do I want to make them down below, or do I want to make them up top? So I think I want to save this section for something else. Maybe more aluminum? Maybe? I'm not sure yet. Like I said, I want to make heat sinks here too. So I think I'm going to save up there. I think we're going to do this down here. So let's get our assemblers. This line is our one that's feeding these. So, ideally, we could put these here. Probably about there, maybe? So that'll be a walkway. I think maybe right next to it. So like right here will be the ideal spot. Nudge that back. 2, 3. 5. Fortunately, 6 does not line up as cleanly as I hoped. I think 5 is the magic number for these. So we're gonna make 6 like this. And scooch these 2 over. That, and do I have space underneath the floor here? I do. So that's good. It's good news. And these are all going to be set to our circuit boards, not those ones. These ones. Let's copy that. Paste all of these in. And should be good for them. For this, our rubber will be crisscrossing, unfortunately, but I don't think there's any way I can help that. So our rubber will come out, and it'll divide and conquer in this area. Probably do just an overflow there. Do them like that. Four, 5, and 6. Be mark 1s. I'm gonna get a look actually under this one real fast. Oh yeah, there's plenty of space. So then we're gonna put floor holes for the petroleum coke to come in. And we'll build those underneath from up above. Not my favorite recipe to use for circuit boards, to be quite honest with you, but since I have so much of it here, I might as well use it. I'm gonna go into there. We'll just connect this all the way down with Mark II belts. Then we gotta figure out where we're taking this petroleum coke from. Which I guess we'll use the other bin, since this one's already spoken for. And out of curiosity, how much am I actually using over here? 60... 240. I could probably split this line off. And then save the rest of that petroleum coke for something else that's being delivered here. Probably would be the best idea. Let's see. I'm using 240 here. I'm using 240 there. So 480. I'm wondering how much I'm providing. Jump in the train for a second, and we'll go back. Out of curiosity, I just want to see how much this line is producing per minute. Because I think we're producing 500 something. Maybe 600. So I just want to make sure that that's accurate before I commit to making a whole same thing instead of using the other storage. Let's just take the train on back. I was in the process of working on the lights in this factory too. Just kind of making sure I did that because I forgot still. And you know what? I still haven't hooked up the lights in the concrete factory either. That was way back that I said I needed to do that, and still just haven't gotten to it. But I don't have a global illumination on anyways right now, so it doesn't matter. Okay, I I want to know what the input is for these. Out the store. Oops. So they're not really moving, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 per. These are each doing 120, 240, 360, 480, 600. Okay, so yeah, they're doing 600 per minute each. Give or take. Pretty sure this is all 600, right? Yeah. So they're doing 600, then that's more than enough to actually satisfy the factory. If I make that all on one delivery belt. Let's go ahead and head back now. Fortunately, I missed the train, so I'm gonna have to run back. Alright. So we're gonna edit this. I'm just gonna delete that extra petroleum coke. Go ahead and slap a wall foundation onto there. I guess I'll put it right underneath. I won't. I lied. Like that. It'll be the Mark III. Going out this way. We'll hook that up like that. Send another Mark III belt. Also going out this way. I wish they curved together. What are you doing? Stay the same. You know, I'm fine with that. Close enough. It'll look better if this one's just a default. Yeah, that works. Okay, so 2 Mark IIIs. This one is going to snap like that. It'll be more than oversaturated enough, and then they gotta come all this way. ideally, bring them down somewhere over there. Or actually, no. Ideally, it would probably be to bring them all the way back this way. And down somewhere about here. Probably on this foundation. Just jump in here. Grab a conveyor. Oh. I'll do that. Didn't realize the foundations didn't go all the way out there. Or else I wouldn't have put that like that. Mark 3. I'll go down. I don't like that that doesn't. Let's do it like this instead. Have a Mark 3 belt go down. And do it like that. It'll go down, be down under here. Drag this all the way across, and it looks like it just makes it for this. Grab ourselves our splitters. We will hook all of these up. Last one, right there. These are also Mark 1s. Going into these guys. And then just connect the Mark 3 belts up. It's a little oversaturation of the coat that I need, but it's fine. So I'll be hidden away. So now, I guess I'm gonna send these underneath too. Kinda suit that there. Zip this up that way. Get our floor conveyors. And we'll pluck these down as well. And these are all Mark 1s, because they're only making 5 each. Funny enough, I'll only go onto a Mark 1 belt as well, because I only have 30 of them. As to where I want that to output to... Good question. As for manufacturers, I need 3 of them for the crystal oscillators, I think. Should be the right number, unless I goofed up. Just slop one down. Crystal oscillators, yeah, I need 3 of them. So they'll probably go over here. It'll be short plastic, which is fine. We can go run down and get some from the supercomputer factory. I'm gonna put those aluminum ingots to use too. Or, not aluminum, copper. I need to hook those up as well. Let's go grab some of this plastic. We have a very steady supply. 82 per minute, you're doing 52, which is fine. I think that's more than what we need. Just follow the ingot belt. Not my favorite way to transport things, but this is useful for the short distance, so I don't have to fuel a truck to do it. Alright, so we need 3 manufacturers before I hook those up. I want to kind of get to know what I'm doing here with this. And can I hook these together in here? Probably gonna be too tight for 3. I do 2, but not 3 there. I could do 3 over on this side though. I have a lot of space in the middle then. I mean, I could do the 2 here for the radios. We'll put the radios over here. I want to move this back, actually. Let's move that back. Like that. Do the same thing on this side. Same thing here. Scoop that up. Well, I'm good with them, and these will be our radio control system for these guys. Which I could split these up into 3 and 3, it looks like, for the circuit boards. 0.5, 1.5. And let's say we divide that right there. And we can put a hall going down this way. I want to do 3 on this side. Let's lock that into place. Pretty much lined up with our other one. To make sure that's lined up. And 3. And we'll do 3 of them on this side. And these will be our crystal oscillators. That's them all hooked up. That means we want this to go under. As for here, I don't think there is much of an under, is there? Not particularly, which is unfortunate. That means these are going to have to all come through the floor here. Same thing for you. And then we can send you up through here. Let's put our logistics belts. Merger. There's only 9 per minute, so it can all be Mark 1s. And that will go into there. Are these all Mark 1s that are connecting to this guy? Except for the aluminum casings. Or Mark 2. I guess we'll put those on the ends. This one's not lined up. Manufacture. Radio control system. Mark 1 belt. Mark 2 belt for the aluminum casings, and then the rest are Mark 1s. Again, the question is, I do have a little bit of space, so I can at least kind of use lowers, especially on this side. As for these, I want to kind of pipe in as much as I can without having to. Then maybe we'll do, because it's 2 and 1. Well, kind of 2 and 1. I guess the ideal would be to our crystal on one particular line. You can build it underneath. It'll be fine. So we'll just do floor conveyor holes for these guys. There's only 3. These are all Mark 1s. They'll be exiting as Mark 1s. Do I want them to exit? I think I do. I want them to exit out the side. Merger. And then we'll put another merger right here. And these are Mark 1s as well. So I'm only doing 3 a minute. So we'll send them out that way, and then we'll re-split them up again as they go over there. I guess it only makes sense, though, to bring them through. Let's get the crystal oscillators hooked up first. Let's grab this. Bring it over here. This is a Mark 1 because it's only 54. Bring that down. Take it up and around this way. Probably about there. And then we'll bring it down again. What's kind of nice about this is I can load balance these guys. Let's bring this across the top. Up there. Bring this one through here. And we'll bring you down. Well, I probably won't load balance because there's just too much. It would take up too much space, really, to load balance it. Instead, we're just going to bring them right in like this. to the first port. We're lined up, which we are. We'll bring these into the first port. Hook these up with Mark 1s, and then that'll be our quartz crystal done. This down. 1s. Just scoot all the way down. Right there. Can delete these plats because I don't need them. Now that just leaves us with our plates and our wire. It'll be easy enough to do. We'll just bring the plates up a floor and split them like that. Let's grab our Mark 1s. Down to there. Can load split this one. I get worried when they're low numbers about balancing the belts, just because of how long it'll take to overflow them. This guy can get over here. Let's grab our Mark 2 or Mark 1 lift, bring that up to this level. Bring this over. And like that. And that's this level done. So that will be load split. I guess that didn't really take up too much room. I could have did that for the top. But it doesn't really matter. Splitter. Split these guys up. And you are a Mark 1. So it's 42. What is it, like 18 per or something? No, 14 per. That's fine. Let's bring you on a lift up to this level. That might have been too high. I think that looks right. Let's zoop you on over here. That will be you done. So that should be everything balanced for that. And I have enough space, I think, left for this stuff over here. Alright, so let's bring in our circuit boards. bring them this way, and then we'll split it into two when we get down there. Let's get our mergers. Nope, all works perfectly. That one, okay, number 4, number 5, and number 6. Oops. Connect them with Mark 1s. So Mark 1 belts. I need to go take a stop to get some more iron plates, because I'm running low. Alright, so this guy, I just need to split it into two. You also need to bring the rubber from over there as well. One into two. Put that one into two. Let me bring this not down the middle, but down the side. You not snap to where I want you to snap? Whatever, it's fine. You're going in the first hole, you're going in the first hole. Rubber is 90. That's a Mark II belt. And you're getting divided into 45 and 45. So you're splitting into ones here and over there. Like I said, unfortunately they merge like that, but there's nothing I can really do. Can't fix that. I kind of want the rubber to slide up through here. That means we can bring it down through the floor. And bring it along this way. I'm out of iron plates. Alright, so let me go stop and get some more of those real quick. It should be just a quick saunter over to base. I think the factory's coming along pretty well so far. Not too much really left to do. We just need to finish hooking up the radios. And once those are fit, we'll hook up the radios, so we need to finish hooking up the rubber, bring the aluminum casings down, and then connect the crystal oscillators. Which, hindsight, isn't a lot left to do. But then I just want to figure out, after that, if I want to do maybe some heat sinks there. I need to hook our aluminum sheets up as well with that copper that I brought over. And then think of where I'm storing all of these items. Here we are. 4, 5, 6. Sort that. Sort that. Delete. Delete some of these extra little bits and bobs that I have. Store that wood away. Just toss that in there. Toss these alien parts here. And I don't think I see anything extra in my inventory. I'll go grab some iron sheets just to make sure that we have enough. Some extra belt work that we're gonna do. What's this doing? Is that half bin? There we go. 2, 3, 4. 5 stacks of those. Should be good. And back we go. So far looking ahead, the only thing that we really use radios in that I can think of off my head right now are turbo motors. I could be wrong though with that. But I know, like, I don't know if the advanced factories might use them, because I haven't ever made it to the highest tier yet. Not even, like, experimenting wise, but for radios that I can think of, I think the turbo motors use them. I don't know, I forget about the parts assembly pieces for 4. I can't remember what those ones use. Offhand, at least. They might use them. I know we need to make a control rod plant as well. And a lot of these things are going to be key in doing a nuclear power plant. But at the same time, I want to set up just a mini plant for nuclear power. I don't want to go all out craziness. I might eventually need to, but for my purposes, I think I want to kind of stay with safe fuel power. So, like I said, we'll eventually end up upgrading this turbo fuel mega power plant to rocket fuel. And I think that'll come out really well. I'll probably have to rip the whole factory apart, though, unfortunately, in the process. Which could hurt our power grid, especially when we'll need it. I'll probably end up having to shut most of every factory down. also put this cool little glass box as like a little highlight area for our aluminum processing in this build, which I think looks pretty cool. Alright, so R90 rubber is on this track, and it's going this way. And then going this way. And then this way. And at some point along the line, it's hooking to there. And then that is that connected. So now, let us look at these crystal oscillators. Be on a third splitter. It will go right into there. It can reach. Oh, I hate that. Was that a rod? Probably. Nope, concrete. Interesting. I'm gonna close the floor off here at this point. And we'll connect this up to there. I'll actually, I think, bring the casings from underneath. I have enough floor space for one hole. And I need only 180 down here. So really, that's just 2 constructors, if I am correct. Oh no, I'm wrong. It's 3 constructors. Which is fine. We can kind of put them on their own separate belts. Let's get mergers. I'm gonna send them that way. These are all 60s. 60, 120, 180. Put them on a Mark III belt. Then we are going to take them to about here. And take them down. You go lower than that. Who's challenging me? Oh, hello. You just murder your buddy? That was mean. Why would you do that? Okay, so we're gonna Go right down this way, down to this floor. With all those aluminum casings. And then this guy is going to just hug the wall, go all the way up this way. Close as I can get it. Up there, I'm gonna turn this way. Two more out, and then we'll turn this way. Just zigzag it all the way over here. Grab ourselves. So these are Mark IIs. And that last one is a Mark II. I'm not really worried about floor holes because this is all going to be hidden. Grab a splitter. Mark II, and this one is a Mark II as well. Now I just need to bring this Mark III all the way back from over here. And let's run with it. So, pretty much, once this is hooked up, the only other thing is to storage our radio control units. And then store the rest of our aluminum. Have an overflow emergency, or if anything backs up. But under no circumstances can we let aluminum back up. Or else the whole process will stall. That's why you need to build a little contingency plan into this guy here. In case for some strange reason it were to overflow. So we're gonna put a splitter, smart splitter, right here. Our front will be casings. Our left will be overflow. Mark III belt. Assume worst comes to worst, it'll be a 180 overflow. We'll hook it to these two. Assuming worst comes to worst. So if we're adding 180, that makes that 300. 180 plus 120 is 300. And that'll be a Mark IV belt. On that line. And we'll bring that down. Probably right around here. Ow. Grab a belt. here. I want to put an awesome sink in right about here. Just kind of tuck it in there. Put that in place. Slap another smart splitter on here. Mark 4. Mark 4. Any overflow. And then this will go to whatever storage unit I'm using. And that'll all burn the rest of them, and in case of an emergency, we'll burn the excess of that. Now I need to get that copper over here. So the copper is coming in right over there. Let's say this building is going to be up to at least there with this height. Actually, maybe a little further out because of that quartz. Would be about there. But I'll probably bring the copper up through the bottom. Put a floor hole here. This is only 60 per. Put that like that. Put a little wall hole here. This needs to come down again. Mark 1. That's kind of ugly. I mean, I guess it works. Don't think it'll clip. I'm just hoping it won't. It's so weird how it goes in and then it goes down. It's kind of nifty, actually. I don't hate it. It just looks a little odd. Can I put a... Yeah, and that'll do fine. It goes down. It's like just flat enough that it doesn't crop through, and then it'll go up top. Kinda cool. Then you are gonna come all the way over yonder. Gonna end up splitting into two. Oh, actually not two, but there's 5 of them. And they each get 10, so these are all Mark 1s. I think right there. And we'll spin these around, connect these other two. So those are those casings connected. There are these ones connected. Dividing those like that. Split them up nice and easy. And I just need to connect this up over here. Get ourselves a Mark 1. Our lift exit, and then all of them. We'll get the copper flowing up here. The copper is on a long march, but it makes it to its spot. Now, as for these, it's 5 of them doing 30. 30 times 5 is 150. So that'll be a Mark III belt connecting these guys up. I'll probably have them split over here and then go down. So let's grab ourselves a merger. Put some mergers here. And they're all Mark 1s, and then they'll meet up on a Mark III track. Right. So now we're gonna have them go down here and then split off. Let's go ahead, snap this together. I'm gonna put a conveyor floor hole right in the middle. Put a Mark III. Mark III connector, and then we're gonna send this down. For now, at least. That might change if we decide to do our heat sinks here as well. Put a smart splitter. Right there. Delete that. And we're going to reconnect it to make sure that it connects. Overflow will be straight. We'll send to the left. Oh, these will be our alkaline sheets. alclad sheets. And then we'll grab ourselves another smart sink. I'm gonna slap that right there. And connect that up with a Mark III belt. And have this guy going this way for when we're ready for him. That will hook up those two. And they'll be tucked in the walls so you can't see them. So lastly, we just need to get this radio control units over to wherever I want to do storage at some point. Let's grab our clay cement. So, shiny cement is going to be our main hallways. It's going to be a building of its own. Like a separation like that. Those will connect to there. And this will be like a gantry. Or take around the corners. I do have a lot of extra space in this factory, so we'll definitely do some more stuff here. Just need to figure out what I want to do with it. Connect that guy. And then you put our walls in, so that already down. And that's our pit for those. Our main building path continues over here. I can delete our signs now that they're all done. G. Just highlight all of them. Bye. I'll put more of these in Zoop style. And that goes down there. I'll probably keep that open like that. this path will probably continue over this way. I'll just connect these like that too, still. And then at some point there gotta be stairs that goes down to the other level. And I gotta go down here at some point, which it might just be like backup stairs. Probably will end up being kind of like that. Not that any of that matters anyways, because that's all gonna be covered. Stairs will probably be back over there, most likely, because I have enough space for them. And the rest of this is just walkway. It's the wrong category. Right there. Oh, jeez. Don't do that to me. Connects like that. This one will zoop over here. I could also do this, well, I could do the stairs on this side too, but I kind of want to leave enough space with that one. I want to leave enough space so that those constructors can be seen. And these two right here. Yeah, so I got a lot of extra room in this factory for more stuff. So why don't we go mess with some power? That's for radio control units. I think for now, let's just dump them into here. Until I figure out what I want to do with them, actually. I'm gonna have 9 per minute, so I don't think this will fill up super fast. Even if it does, we have contingencies for that. So it wouldn't make a difference regardless. Alright. Let's start messing with some power. Hook those up. I'm going to take this straight back here, behind the machine, and then connect it to this. Because this will all be in the background, and you won't be able to see that wire going through there. This guy also going to need to come way up here. Far up, if it lets me build. Good question. to there. Put this maybe back there, and connect you here. You will see that one. Those are all daisy chained together, like so. And these guys are all gonna have to get wired underneath. Let me just slot that down. One. Gonna aim for the middle of these. Three. Just kind of keep the wiring hidden too. Four. Two more. Five. And one more. Is six. Those guys up. Figure out where the heck this is getting connected to power at. Probably over here. Yeah, I think that'll work. Ideally, can take this and kind of run it down here. That certainly clips. Never mind. Maybe we'll take a that and then run it down through here. Them down under these guys up. Not to you. Not like that though. You gotta go over to the wall first. Okay, we'll hook you up. Let's get these guys. Up here. That's that center. That one there. Let's get this last one. Kind of weird with manufacturers, they're so big that it shows me their hitbox underneath. Get them all hooked up. That will go to you. Then we need to do your neighbor. Oh, I missed one of those platforms. Just jump under here. It'll be easier that way. This to you. Hook that over to you. Wherever your cable is. There it is. Hide that. Alright, so that is maybe half the machines connected so far. All of these need to get connected. About there. And you two can connect. Cover this up. Gotta do all of these guys here, which can be a tiny bit annoying. Especially with this nonsense underneath. 1, 2. Number 3. Number 4. And this one. That's all 8 of them. We'll connect those up, and then connect them to our assemblers, and then we'll pipe them somewhere. Hold on. Let me back under here for a second. You gotta come with me. There. Alright, now I can squeeze through here. Power it like that. You're really not gonna let me put a... I'm gonna run this up top here, because I don't know what machines I'm gonna have on this level next, but... at least it'll have some infrastructure on it. Okay. That should be all of that hooked up. Now I need to do these guys. I'm gonna go right up to the ceiling because they're gonna be tucked in the walls anyways. Oh, I gotta do all of those. Darn. I have to do all of the smelters that I completely forgot about. Should have did those at a time. That was my bad. I'll push this through the ceiling to there. This one still have a connector? It does. I'm also going to send this through the ceiling. Fortunately, I don't have a ceiling there that I want. That's not what I wanted. I found the pit. At that ceiling, I can bring this up through the back end too. Send that right up there. you can come straight across. And connect to these guys. And then I need to do the connections up here for you all. Fortunately, like a smarty, I decided to decorate ahead of time and didn't hook up the wiring, so... I'm gonna kinda guess that this is the center. And that for each of them. This is number 4, and number 5. Give or take there. Last one. Alkaline sheets. And we'll just hook you. Alright, let's get these guys. Them, so they shouldn't be too hard to do. Pretty much just dead in the middle. 3, this is number 4. That's number 3 actually. This is number 4. This is number 5. And let's connect these up. Alright, that's all of those. Just a little more. All of these guys are gonna be a pain to do. I think the best option would be to use these things. So I'll align my power up to the ceiling actually. So that's my line. I'll line these up right here, and we're gonna send these straight up to the ceiling. Give or take, it's not gonna be perfect, but I guess I could have done some beam work, maybe? But this is fine. And we'll connect these. And then we'll just connect it down the floor. Through the little floor hole things. I need to get in there, so I gotta go down this back stairwell. We're gonna do the same thing. Line this up there. And connect these guys up to the ceiling. As straight as I can kind of get them. I'm so excited to see this factory run. Just because of how much aluminum it's pumping out. It's not even that much, either. Which is the funny part. Yeah, this wall. But I just think it's a cool design. So watching the parts go is going to be cool. Three, 4, and 5. We have one more floor of this to do. Now for this floor, may put the hole on both sides. Yeah, I'll put the hole on both sides, so then I can pump the power through the wall. And send it to the aluminum processing. I'll do those. Onto there. And I gotta go around this side and connect them down the line. Which are all right wonderfully here. Connect you to the main grid. And then just go up the wall. 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4. Those ones are all connected. Go through here. Find the matching wall hole. Crossed and plug you in. Then you'll go over here. You'll connect up to here. Then I want to put one underneath. Probably about there. Put one underneath for here as well. I can connect that up. Is that off? Want one more connection off of this guy as a power pole. Probably about right back there. Looks clean. And then that will connect to the U. And that will go out to my bauxite. And at least it's daytime, so I don't have to hopefully get bullied by monsters. Alien specimens, leave me alone. Not interested in your charities? I probably will clean this power up. As for right now, I just want to hook it up. Because I think I'm going to probably delete all these foundations and put actual, like, barriers in. Or probably, like, scaffold. Yeah, you need to stay away, you mean Hoglin. Alright, that's all the bauxite connected. I think that's everything. Let's get this connected to the main power. See, oh, actually, the only thing that's not connected right now is this generator. Well, pressure well, I should say. As for connecting him, not very good spots to do so. So I can slide you up here. Although you won't really be needed for a while, so... Alright. Should be good. Now, to jumpstart this factory, I need to make sure that once the water starts flowing for the aluminum, that I shut off the valve or turn it down, I think 180? I think that's 420. So I think that turns that down. I guess we'll find out. I'm gonna put the power thing right here for now. Because I want to test this out. Make sure it runs properly. A to A is our grid. To B is our B grid. So we'll be using 1,588 megawatts. Not counting what the train station is doing. So, let's turn this on and see what everything is doing. They're all on standby. Anything not on standby. Standby. Oh, I didn't hook up the quartz. I gotta turn this off. Hold on. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Might help if we hook up our quartz miner. Let's take this guy. That. And we'll do a temporary connection. All the way over here. There we go. Now we should be able to turn this thing on. Ooh, that could have been... That wouldn't have been the end of the world, but... Not 100% ideal. Alright, let's turn this thing back on. Power. They're all flooding in, that's all going in. Waiting on the water. Looks like water's starting to flow through there. Why are these ones not turned on? Might help if I actually connect them, huh? Oh, that's a very smart place to put water, huh? There we go. Power's probably a little bit more. This one is going to the aluminum. Aluminum starting to get processed, which is good. I just need to make sure that these don't back up. They're all starting to run. Starting to look full, so let's turn down this now. This valve here will go to 180. 180. $181. $182. $181. Try it at that. Have some water in them, which is fine. Balancing the aluminum is probably the most important part of any aluminum factory. And sometimes it can be a pain in the neck. Water all looks good. I'm not seeing water getting clogged in the system, which is good. I think we'll be safe to go ahead and check out other areas a while this is still doing its thing. So all of that is getting transported. different smelter floors. And those are all getting processed into aluminum ingots, which I kind of can't see from here, but you can look at it from yonder. All of them are scooting. Jump down here. Looks like our rubber is doing fine. These are still catching up. It's fine. They're load balancing right now still. Quartz is moving fine. Two. What do I have us doing on here? Like 70 something? Make sure that this is correct. $70. Yeah, so like 34 and 34s. Yeah, that should be good. Our aluminum looks to be running well. Looks to be up. They're kind of flickering here and there. That's fine. What they need to do, these guys are doing what they need to do. Which is good. This is kind of just waiting for overflow, I think, at the moment. Yeah, so they're doing their job. Line sheets, our casings are moving. Our overflow casings getting recycled. Uh-oh. Problem. I didn't hook this up. Whoops. So this is a Mark 1 to there. Would explain our predicament. There's some of this in each of these. Our wire's being split. So I was just waiting for plates now. Getting your rubber. You have everything but your crystal oscillators now. Which is fine that it's taking a little bit because those machines are still waiting to kick on properly. Those are running good. Let's go back to the aluminum, just make sure that it is not getting backed up with water. No, it looks like that's all running perfectly fine. These guys are getting enough water. Yes. Alright. Looks like everything is running efficiently, and we should be able to have ourselves our radio units here shortly. Makes sense that that water is cutting back because I'm not using as much as I thought I was going to, because that need a jump start over there. So now I'm just waiting for these crystal oscillators to kick on, and then we'll be ready to go. Plates are processing, so they'll be going shortly. And the iron's processing too, so we're looking good. Just make sure that these are actually filling. Something better fill. Let's make sure. Okay, our first ones are just getting there. It's fine. Alright, so let's do a little bit of decor a while and finish kind of sealing some of this off while I'm waiting for our first radio units to be made. I might end up building another radio factory elsewhere too, just for additional quartz reasons. That'll have a metallic finish on the floor. Let's put some graphics down. And we'll seal it off with some glass. Walls. We'll make the ceiling metal too. We'll probably put a light in there then. Do a spotlight. I think we'll just do a regular light. Let's hook that up through the wall. Get a wall. I'll finish sealing this off. Like I said, as for stairs wise, look where I want the stairs to be. Thinking over here, most likely. Let's grab this. Can you hook to the proper thing? Thank you. Probably be up by at least one. Match the floor heights then, because those will come down a level. That'll do for that floor. Like that, that looks really cool. Having it in its own little like glass enclosure. And those are all running. Looks like our crystal oscillators are being produced. Have we made any yet? Almost there. 120 seconds, 1 per minute. I just want to see a radio unit come out. I don't like that this is taking forever to fill in plastic. What are you getting held up on? Anything? No, you're full. I mean, that makes sense. Why you're full, actually. Because the stuff was halted. These ones aren't, so they're doing their thing. I'm gonna help kind of boost these guys up a while. Feeding them some extra overflow rubber. ahead on me. The rest of these will fill up eventually. Cover that up. Again, just making sure that we're not overflowing with water. We're not. We're all 100% efficient. That's what I want. These guys should stay full. 50. 50. 50. And they're going 100% efficient as well. So this should be a closed cycle. Give or take a minor fluctuation, but it should be good. I want to see what our aluminum looks like on the opposite end. It's cool, the load balancing of all the aluminum coming down. What does this look like? Oh, that's awesome. You'll just be driving past on your train and you see all this aluminum getting processed. It looks really nice. I might make the floors the steel ones, but I think that looks cool. Alright, so looking ahead, we have all of these sheets here for aluminum, and we also have copper somewhere up here. There it is. Copper there. So I'm wondering if it's worth our time to maybe make the heat sinks here as well.
Yes, actually, this might be a strange question, but it could give me invaluable insight. What, according to you, is the shape of our universe?
It is a donut within a void within a donut within a void within a donut within the shallows, which is a ball of string wrapped around itself to contain the infinite deep within the inside-out string, with windows and doors and a limitless body subdividing to one resonance.
I think my brain just broke.
I should have waited with this question.
Oh, look, our first radio control units are getting made. Ooh, there they are. We got 12 of them so far, so they're producing. That's what I like to see. Nice. That's exciting. See them rolling out like that. Alright, so let's look ahead at our project parts. So we still have a bunch of aluminum. We haven't made any batteries yet. Radio control units are done. The assemblers use these, so we could honestly start making some assembly directors. I need how many of those? 500? Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, we can kind of start crafting those by hand, actually. Well, making them in an assembler. Let's go back. Parts. As for this factory, we have alkaline sheets, which are used in heat sinks. And we can make a bunch of those if I need to. 22.5 is what we make exactly with the steam copper sheets recipe. So if we make a bunch of steam copper sheets, you can make them per heat sink. And heat sinks are used in nothing? The heck are heat sinks used in? Oh, cooling systems. And blenders. And cooling systems use more rubber. And also nitrogen. So we can make cooling systems here as well. They use water. Could also make these here too, but I think I'm not gonna make those here. Maybe we'll go the route of the cooling systems. I'm just concerned with the rubber, because right now I have a set amount of rubber coming in, or a set amount of, I should say, polyresin coming in. And I'm concerned about the amount that we're using to fill this. Just checking our polyresin. I mean, we're making a lot. We're using 400 some as transport, so I haven't decided yet on that case. Let's go ahead and grab some of our supercomputers and stuff and start kind of working on the assembly directors. Leave that here. Let's see, supercomputers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know what those gravity engines use. I think they're gravity engines? Or magnetic field generators? I don't remember what they're called offhand. It's alright, we'll take them over and take a look at those. And we're gonna put them in a machine right over here. I want to automate these assembly parts as well, but I want to start making some just ahead of time just because there's so many of them. I'm just gonna go throw this down over here in our back area. I mean, 500 minutes, if I'm making them 1 per minute, is expensive. And if I set this for directory assembly, put a power shard in it, and we'll set this to 1. Two eggs and 1 supercomputer. And we'll double the output with 2 of these summer sloops. Two per minute, then. Connect that to the grid. Shove a bunch of these guys in here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we'll just need the adaptive control units, which are all the way over yonder. I'd like to bring more than the supercomputers since they take up more space. Just delete that quartz. Yeah, that'll be fine. A lot of factories that I want to go back to as well and kind of update. I mean, like, we could now produce more motors if we need to as well, and automated wiring that's being produced in that building is not being used, except for me hand moving it over to this factory. So it could easily just go to train station. Nuclear pasta is going to be another thing in its own sense. That's going to have its own factory just for that space elevator part. Pressure cubes are annoying. They're not that hard, but you can use them for other things as well. I forgot where... I haven't been in this building for so long. These are here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. 10 of those. Go ahead and take this back over there and start that process. I guess I could just shove shards in that thing and let it go to town. I mean, it's still gonna produce efficiently. Best as it can, it's just gonna take less time. Zip over here, but like I said, I want to add the structural supports in and maybe do some extra stuff here and there, but overall, I'm happy with how it came out for the radio control units. I just need to make a storage area for it at some point, but I'm not sure where the storage is going to be in that factory yet. I'm just gonna fully power shard this out. 1.88. Let's just do 1.5. That way I make 3 per minute. And just throw all of these in there. I've actually never made the assembly directors before, so this is kind of exciting. I want to see what one looks like when it comes out. Show me. Oh man, it takes 40 seconds to make. But I mean, it's 3 per minute, so... No, you get 2, I see. You get 2 at a time. Four. Come on out. Ooh, look at them. That's cool looking. Wait, I thought you got multiple. What the heck? Oh, maybe I had to, like, spit the first one out. It's a cool looking piece. Just drag and drop this. Look at it. Kinda looks like a nifty little, like, backpack. Or like a back of a seat. Assembly director system. That's cool. Oh, there goes 2 of them now. Okay. That's super nifty. Let's check our next thing. So, I'm not gonna be able to do particle enrichment yet, but we can work on this. Cable, I can just get next door, and I can get everything else too. The only thing I'm gonna have to run for is the supercomputers. It's because I don't want to take them out of the machine I just put them into. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10. Let's drop this off. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Probably should have thrown on an overflow filter just for those radio control units, but it's fine. We'll need frames. Might as well stop here first. I'm sure they're probably backlogged anyway, they are. 200, 300, 400. I can make those pressurized cubes. I would just have to move them via drone ports. Probably from that factory over, because I am making a lot there. I think I'm making 4 actually per minute, so it's not a lot, but more than nothing. 2, 3, 4. Those are Mark IIs as well. I don't have enough water here though to increase the extractions of those. I mean, I guess I could, but... yeah, those are all problems for another day. I just want to go unlock this thing if I can. Grab that too. Throw these in, throw this all in. I just need 10 of those guys. But we'll just drive over to the factory and get them. Real lickety split. Alright, I want to reload your fuel. There we go. I wish the trucks weren't so buggy in this game. I'd use them more. I mean, I'm using them pretty well, actually, in the green fields here, but they do get a little finicky. Your throughput can get messed up if they get stuck. Coming through, guys. Look out. And there's usually a big spider down here, but I haven't seen him in a while, and I don't know why. Oh, there he is. Get out of the way! No? You're not mad at me? No? I guess I spoke him into existence. You know, you stay down there. I'm just gonna go up to this factory here. I'm not gonna complain that you're there. Supercomputers. This one. And in there. I don't remember what I needed the radios for. Get out of the way! And slapped him. Oh, goodness. I just love the scenery in this game, too. Oh, sorry, hoggies. Didn't see you there. You're hiding in the brush. Alright, let us unlock this. We only have one more thing to unlock.
Milestone reached.
For
The nuclear
tier 8.
power plant produces dangerous radioactive nuclear waste.
Yes.
Fix-It reminds you that any extra limbs resulting from exposure to radiation are also contracted to work on project assembly. Fix-It also reminds you that willful exposure to radiation will not result in any bonuses regardless of how many functional limbs it produces.
Darn.
Project part number 7, the magnetic field generator, should enter production as soon as possible. Any unnecessary delays will be noted.
What's 500 by 3 is 166.6 minutes divided by 60. 2 hours and like 50 minutes? 3 hours almost. Of those. And then they'll be ready, I guess. It's pretty cool. Alright, I wanted to look at the other parts again. Because I'm still confused what my radio units are getting used for. Heat sinks, fine. Cooling systems. Oh, okay. So they're getting used in turbo motors. It's the only other thing they're getting used in for now. And this is using turbo motors, cooling sinks. Okay. I need to produce a good amount of those, which I can, to make these thermal propulsion rockets, which is fine. And then the magnetic field generators uses these electric control rods and versatile frames, which I'm probably going to build these over here in the grassy fields as well with that Caterium node. But I also need to do the uranium baloney stuff. And then nuclear pasta. Wherever that's at. Where's my nuclear pasta at? Should be down here. Oh, because I don't have the particle accelerator unlocked, that's why. I can't see that yet. Wait, do we have the gravity? The other generators? Or are those also on the accelerator? Oh no, they're here. Okay, that's the versatile frames and stuff. They're not hard to make. You can get 1 per minute for those, and they're an assembler. Okay. Now, generally, these are all not too hard to make. It's just the fact that these aren't in the same factories that I'm going to have to ship them to each other. The electric control rod one for the magnetic field thing is going to be easy because they'll be all right next to each other. And then this guy will also be a smidgen difficult, although I think I might ship this elsewhere. Because I want to do rocket fuel before we do any of that. Which, speaking of rocket fuel, go down to... I want to unlock some of this remaining stuff that we still haven't unlocked yet. Grab some of these. Grab some fabric. I'm going a little longer than usual today, but that's fine with me. Let's grab some fabric. That. Let's unlock this last hand compartment I need. I can put my chainsaw actually in my hand and save an inventory spot.
Tool belt expanded. The latest data indicates that the mycelia possess sentience. Don't worry, we have been given permission to harvest and repurpose their remains.
Stun bullets? Sure.
Stun rebar ammo unlocked. This applies a moderate electric charge to the target, capable of stunning small creatures and moderately delaying larger ones. This is quite atomically exciting.
Quite atomically
That was
exciting.
a physics joke.
You got it. Let's do this guy.
Medical properties of local mycelia established. New research options available. Medical inhaler variants.
Yay. Let's do this guy. Vitamin inhaler. It's nice.
Vitamin inhaler recipe unlocked. Not only does it restore your health, it also acts as a preventative supplement against scurvy and other shortage-induced conditions. Unfortunately, it
Scurvy.
does not improve aesthetics, but Pioneer helmets are built to withstand extreme circumstances.
Nice. And yeah, this one. Easy therapeutic one.
Therapeutic inhaler recipe unlocked. It smells like fried breakfast induced cardiac arrest, but surprisingly, it restores you to full health.
Induced cardiac arrest. What? Hold on a second. Wait a moment. I need some of the tree nuts. There's one. There's two. I might as well get all this stuff unlocked while we're over here. 3. Having more medical inhaler options is also awesome as well, so I'm not complaining. Nutrient. Let's unlock this guy. Hey, I got an achievement. Complete a mam tree.
Nutritional inhaler recipe unlocked. Using this inhaler will restore health, and also gives your skin a radiant glow that is connected to well-being and probably not radioactivity.
Oh. Okay. I will need some more rebar to do research for this guy. I think it's at 150 of them. I've never used the other ammo types. I know the explosive one's good. I never used a stun one because it seemed pointless. I'm gonna stun an enemy. I heard the shatter one is good though. So we'll unlock it. Why not?
Shatter rebar unlocked. These quartz-infused rebars fracture when fired, launching deadly debris in a wide spread. Fix-It does not condone the use of such violent methods, so make sure there are no witnesses.
Make sure there are no witnesses. It's hilarious. Quartz. Let's do this one. Get our tracking for our radio signals.
Object scanner magnetic sensitivity increased. It can now detect the signal of any hard drives at crash sites in your region.
I don't have one of those scanners. Should make one. Then we'll make the radio tower. It's probably good to have for our different regions that we're in, since we're pretty much expanded to at least half of the map at this point. 4 regions?
Radar tower
Right now?
unlocked. The tower
4
reveals
regions we're in.
resource nodes and other useful information on the map in a set radius from its location.
Okay. That's the one I want. Do I have any black powder here? Do. A lot of it, actually. Black powder, or smokeless powder.
Research completed. Smokeless powder recipe
A bunch of
unlocked.
smokeless powder.
New sulfur research available for the development of high-end weaponry and
Need
ammunition.
to find a hard drive, and then need to make some canisters for aluminum that we're scrapping. Nuclear bombs. Ooh. Okay. Let's grab... I can't make any smokeless powder right now, but we can go after this. Let's get ourselves a hard drive from somewhere. Shove all this back in there. Mercer sphere, go in there. So the smokeless powder. Should probably make some more rebar. Should I make some shatter rebar? I can only make one. Never mind. Oh, wait, I have to make regular first. Then we can make some shatter rebar. I don't even know how to switch out the ammo types, actually. Why don't we make 50 of these? And we'll see how good they work. You have to be close range though, I think. Grab a drink. I made a little more than 50. Oh well. That's fine. How does this work? No. That's not it. It's photo mode. What's the button to switch my ammo type? Oh, I have to hold R. Okay. And they're kind of like purple crystal infused. Oh, I like it changes the reticle too. That's kind of cool. Smokeless powder. I mean, I could get it now, but I want to find a hard drive. Oh, we need jetpack fuel too. Let me stop over here at this factory. We'll go get some jetpack fuel. And then we can go find a hard drive. I should put a door somewhere on this side. Actually, I don't think this factory doesn't have a main door. I keep forgetting about that. You need to add that in at some point. This side here. There we go. Now we got some jetpack fuel. There should be a hard drive actually up on the mountain here. should be a hard drive up here. To get up there. I also don't know what creatures are up on this mountainside, so I should probably be careful. Maybe I got this one. I think I got this one that I'm looking at. Did I get the other one, though? Oh my gosh. Serious? I got this one. Ow. Ow. Stop it. Bullies. This isn't going so well for me. This isn't working out so well. Alright, that's that guy down. Yeah, that's that guy down. I mean, that was pointless, but because I already got this stuff, but just to gander around here, take the cheats, take some computers, why not? I think I might have got this one then up here too, if I got that one. Thinking about the hard drives I've scoured. Alright, rebar is probably better than the shatter point at this stage. I'll grab you. Oh, the right thing. I'm gonna stay with let's stay with this guy. I'm probably gonna build a factory up here too. Yeah, I already did that one. Where else can I... Where else do I need things from? I guess a swamp probably has some... I think that one is power? Power for that one. Which I could just bring over. Because that's something I need to do anyways. Might be some more in the Red Forest that I haven't found yet either. Now there's some big spots around here. Which I don't like. I don't like them at all. Isn't there one on the cliff edge? Yeah, down here. I think this is where the big spotters are at, though. What's up, homies? Oh, God. Yeah, that's right. Jump off the edge. Ow. Shoot. That's a problem. I think that's worse than the other one. Ooh. Tempting. It does. It reaches! Oh, thank you, past me. I appreciate your contribution. Look at that. Got anything else good up here? Computers? That's about it. Spiders jump to their death. I'm happy. I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy. Okay. You're going high. Any other jumbo boys over here? Look like it. I'm gonna just slide on in here and snag this Mercer Spear. No. Rude.
Attempt number 7,853,206.
Are you there?
Are you there?
Oh my god.
Orchestral tuning.
Ah, good. I think I understand better now.
Your curves are beautiful.
Oh
How
my.
inappropriate. Tell me more.
Oh gee.
Your
Oh,
mimic
sorry, what?
tapestry follows the pattern. It swallows temples. It is harmonious.
If I could blush, I would.
Whoa. This one's ready too. Don't mind if I do. Just take that, thank you. Some more coal up here. Don't think I can access that one. Right now, at least. I think I remember looking at it before and it was like turbo motors? Maybe? Yeah, turbo motors. Nobody asked you, hoggies. Go away. Alright, so I need some aluminum. Jeez. Let me slide, game. I don't like being in this forest. The bad things in here. It mainly involves spiders. Coming through. Alright, so I need casings. Or, well, not casings. I need, storage. Aluminum canisters. We can get that by going over here. Asking all of these kind ingots not to disappear. Fact. Why don't we just do this? In our temporary factory. Empty containers. Some of them in there. Split them and we'll do a small storage. The 1-to-1 ratio, which is good. And there we go. And they'll stay busy. Oh, look at these. So I've never made these either. They look super cool. I think it said I needed... not a hub. How many did it say I needed? 10. Well, that's more than 10, but it's fine. Take those. We'll let that do its thing. Then all we gotta do is go down to the Awesome Shop and buy ourselves some turbo fuel with our handy dandy tickets that we have all saved up. Because I don't feel like taking from our power system. Because that would be a whole nother extra work. And I don't feel like adding. At least right now. Kind of disappointed with the shatter shot. Not gonna lie. Oh, I forgot there's iron down there, and there's quartz down here too. But even though this is a pure SAM node, I don't want to use them for that. I mean, actually, I could just use the iron and that to make SAM fluctuators. I need to make a dedicated factory for that. I think I need to do that over there at some point. Those two areas. Because I have some iron still over there. I can make iron wire. And then... well, then I need steel too. But I guess that would come off of that factory. So, I mean, I could pump more water somewhere, but... I don't have a lot of water to pump. Hello, Awesome Shop. I already have 39 tickets saved up. Say less. First time buying parts in here. Which is pretty crazy to think about that. That was cool. Just spits it out for me. 63, and then we'll throw this in here. Sulfur. Everything we need for this. Rocket fuel research.
Rocket fuel unlocked. Pioneers will be able to use rocket fuel in the fuel generator and any vehicle that uses fuel, including the jetpack, with appropriate results. Warning:
Yay.
mixing rocket fuel into coffee does not enhance its energizing effect.
Darn it. Well, that stinks. Alright, let us put that hard drive in to research. Maybe we'll get lucky and get a cool recipe. Hopefully the rocket fuel recipe. That'd be nice. And let's go check out our radios because I feel like they probably are overflowing at this point. Then we can talk about what we'll do next time. Yeah. Okay. Oh no, that's not the way I wanted to go. Go this way. think the whole factory is gonna have to probably get demoed at some point. And that kind of sucks because that's where a majority of our power is right now. But then again, it's all gonna be put into nuclear eventually. Well, some of that's gonna be put into nuclear. The rest is gonna go back into rocket fuel. Debating what would be the most ideal option. Alright, has this overflowed? No, not yet, but I'm sure there's a lot of radios in there. 400 some. It's pretty good. Plenty of what we need. That's all good. What are you getting stuck on? Oh. Iron plates? Why? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Oh, you're not connected. That might explain why you're having some issues keeping up with the throughput. Well, didn't you say so? Goodness. You're starving over here, machines. That's embarrassing. That's why we always test our factories to make sure that they're working A-okay. No wonder I didn't have that much overflow, because thing wasn't producing. Has that clogged anything in the backup systems? No. These are all good. You're all still flowing okay? Yes. All your water is getting exit out. Your water is staying topped off. Nice, nice, nice. Love to see it. That's exciting. Okay, so. I think since we're making all this alkaline sheets, we can probably go ahead and do heat sinks here. Again, I'm not 100% sure though on $364. I feel like we might push our limits if we increase the number of rubber that we're doing. How much are you bringing in? Oh, you are still a full train cart, full. Although I don't know what it's doing over there at the other factory. Let me just scoot over there with this train, just to check that out. But I think we'll do... Yeah, we'll definitely do that. We'll definitely do our heat sinks here. It's just trying to figure out what we'll do with the rest of the stuff. And as for a nuclear site, I think I'm gonna aim for the top of the waterfall for the swamp. I've never built one over there. I've always built mine kind of over in the coastline, over that way. And just like shipped all the resources there, but I think I'm going to do more like small compact nuclear setups. And I think that'll look cool and interesting. Alright. You are this front one. What's your storage looking like? Kind of emptied? Really? I'm trying to keep up with it, at least. It's because we're not burning all of our stuff, too, is what's attributing to this backup. It's also not helping that that's not keeping up. So, I think I need to do smokeless powder here with our excess fuel, or with our excess heavy oil residue that we just have. We literally have a full pipe of it sitting here that has 600 heavy oil residue in it. 6 or 400, I can't remember. Is it 400? No, it's 600. Okay. Yeah, so that's a full pipe that's just not being used right now. That could go elsewhere in our factories. And like I said, the smokeless powder recipe, if we just plop refinery in here. Oh, don't even have that. So just look at the parts recipe for it. Smokeless powder, where are you? I scrolled past it like 3 times already. Yep. Oh, we probably don't even have it unlocked. I didn't unlock it. That might be why. Oh no, we definitely unlocked it. Yeah, we unlocked it. Where the heck is it? Smokeless powder. Black powder and heavy oil. Okay, so, no, that's not going to be enough to burn a lot of that, but it wouldn't hurt to have some. Plus I gotta use sulfur and coal to make that too, which isn't ideal. Kind of wish there was like a sink for liquids. That would probably be more helpful than anything. Just to kind of get rid of all of that nonsense. Now my research is done. That's cool. Let's take a look what we got. Hopefully it's something good. Oh, I have multiple things in here. Coke steel. I could care less. That is horrible. Give me anything better. I said anything better. Lord. Okay. We'll do that. Terrible. Terrible, terrible. Hello, bad hoglin. Alright, let's fly back to our other factories. We'll kind of hash out what we need to do for the next one. Really, I think it's going to be more of like cleanup wise. So I want to burn the rest of that heavy oil residue so we make more poly to fill here. Then we can produce more rubber, which we'll need for our cooling systems. And I can make cooling systems and then we can make the heavy frames here too, but I didn't really want to make them here, like I said. I kind of want to make them somewhere else. But then there's like so much of this here. I think we'll definitely make the cooling systems here. And we'll just hold off on the heavy infused frames. So let us make a LAN. Let's go edit. So for next time, we'll do heat sinks and then cooling systems. And that will probably take up most of our time. As for off-air, burn the oil residue. That's terrible. Let's not do that. Heavy oil. Abbreviations don't work. Burn heavy oil, and then more rubber. Well, like I said, I have rubber, which is not really an issue. And I'll probably put the copper in over here for the heat sinks, since it's really just straightforward throwing in some refineries. Copper steam sheets. And then I guess we'll start nuclear planning. I think that might be a bold statement to have, but if we're burning our oil and we're gonna put the rubber and the copper sheets in, heat sinks will take me like 2 minutes. And cooling systems will be right behind that in our planning systems, so. And then I can finish decorating this factory at some point or another. Because I'm guessing cooling systems will go there. Heat sinks will probably go up here somewhere. That'll be the steam sheets? Maybe? Maybe I can put like, copper over here to be processed. Or I might make this like the control room. So copper and steam sheets maybe go over there. I have to see how many I plan to actually make of heat sinks. But I think that is where we are going to call it for today. If you're catching us later on the YouTube side, do feel free to drop a like or comment. It does help out the algorithm recommend my content for others. I know usually I don't go this long, so this is a little extra long episode. Thank you guys for the support on the Twitch side. I do appreciate you guys coming and hang out with me and chat. Again, those that watch and are not subscribed on the YouTube side then too, do feel free to sub. It Doesn't cost anything on that side. And you can support me on the Twitch side, same way, but that will cost you money. But follows don't, so there's that too. Other than that, I hope to kind of diversify back out into some more content here soon. I've just been having a lot of fun with Satisfactory, so I've been focusing more on that lately. I know Sea of Thieves has some more stuff coming up in the future, so keep an eye out for that coming back, as well as maybe some more Minecraft at some point. I also want to kind of look at maybe some other side series that we can do in the meantime. I know I'm looking for a capture card for my Xbox to use at some point too, but I'm still having issues with my Xbox Series X at the moment, so I need to figure that out. But other than that, I'll catch you guys all in the next one. Do feel free to check out my socials, and I will see ya.